Ma and Nicki Minaj are beefing. And we have different opinions on the matter.
One of them is going to come out victorious, though. Someone's going to win, because there can only be one female MC at a time.
Yes.
So, Team Remy. I was going to say, I got to show this picture.
Ooh. Yeah, let's show that.
She's Team Remy, I'm Team Nicki. And you know, all over social media, what's today? Today is the 25th of February. It is officially 6:30 p.m. And social media is going wild. Like, look at this picture. I hope they can see it.
Mugshot.
With her little pom-pom.
But I just recently heard and learned about this whole beef this morning, because I am not social media savvy as, you know, some people.
That's both of them. Yeah. Remind you, this beef, it really just started today, because they both knew of each other. They were both congratulating each other.
Yeah.
And then Remy came for Nicki. And now we're here. I hope all this zooms in. If not, I'm gonna, like, cut it out.
Now, I read that they have been beefing low-key for a while now. And it just came surfaced, you know, today, because I guess they just want to make it public now.
Yeah.
I'm Team Remy because, you know, pretty much Remy, what I've researched and learned about this whole situation is that pretty much Remy Ma is calling Nicki Minaj out because she stole one of her verses and didn't give her the credit for it. This isn't something that's new to beef.
Who did this?
They are trolling this situation so hard.
Yeah, they're not only they're not trolling like one side against the other. They're trolling both of them.
Yes, like a lot of people on social media are not taking sides. They're just making fun of both. Because technically, again, the same issues happened. Not the same issues, but the same topic of issues occurred with Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim. Nicki Minaj was copying Lil' Kim really hard on her vibe and everything, and Lil' Kim called Nicki Minaj out and told Nicki that she's not the queen of rap and blah blah blah. Again, that's the same issue that's going on with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj.
Watched multiple interviews and shows of Nicki Minaj, and I know she stands for women empowerment, so I'm always gonna like her music. And on top of that, she's reached to children. Like, no matter what type of music she makes, she has a children fan base. And for someone to have that and still be able to make, you know, that rap with cussing in it, and she just made a song called Swallow.
Yeah.
Or Swalla. So, but she still has that children fan base. And so it's really just a female MC thing, you know what I'm saying? Because all female MCs are going to fight to be to the top, you know what I'm saying? There's only going to be one Beyonce. There's only going to be one Nicki Minaj, and there's only going to be one Remy Ma. But until people notice that, everyone's going to try and get on top.
Now, one thing I can say is, you know, in this day and age, in this, like today, Nicki Minaj is hot. She's everywhere. She's all over the radios, on everyone's songs. She makes different genre of music, and, you know, they're all hits. You know, that's who she is now. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma and Lil' Kim and all of those past MCs, they've had their time to shine, and, you know, they're not shining anymore. Missy Elliott, I see you, girl. Keep making the music.
Because she did drop an album which was not lit. But All the Way Up somehow won a Grammy.
Yeah. Again, older generations, you know, these old school, you know, rap artists and stuff like that, like I said, they've had their time to shine. And when they try to come back, the whole issue with coming back from rap artists who were real hot back in the day to come back now in our day and age, you know, there's a whole different vibe of that music is, you know, you have to capture the young crowd's ears. And if you can't do that, you're not gonna get hot. And that's what it all comes down to, because
we all believe that Remy Ma can rap.
Yeah.
We know that. But we all have also gotten used to the way Nicki Minaj raps too, because it's not regular.
Yeah.
It's obviously not old school rap, which Remy Ma is good at. I mean, she was locked up how many years ago? And probably around that time, it was still okay.
Yeah.
But now we have people out here like...
You know, like, I one thing about music is every few years, there's always a newcomer who takes the crown. Whether it's the king of R&B, the king of pop, the queen of R&B, the queen of pop, whatever genre, whatever king and queen, they're always changing. Way back in the day, Britney Spears was the queen of pop. She's not no more. You know, if anything, I don't know who the queen of pop is, but I would say maybe Katy Perry, you know, because she's so hot.
Wow, that's so powerful.
I'm Team Remy Ma because, you know, I'm not saying that she is the queen of rap. She's not. You know, she needs to come back if she wants to take that title. For the past few years, it has been Nicki Minaj who has been that rapping female artist. You don't have a lot of rapping female artists. So yes, Nicki Minaj takes that title hands down. But in a sense, you know, Nicki Minaj, a lot of her music, and please don't take offense, I'm just judging on my opinion, everyone's entitled. You know, Nicki Minaj, there's a lot of songs where she doesn't make sense. You know, she just mumbles on tracks. Sometimes she uses a lot of the same verses and just words it differently. You know, same thing with Lil Wayne. And then another thing is, again, this is the second occurrence of someone having beef with her because she stole their line or jacked their swag. So that's why I'm taking Team Remy, because, you know, yeah, Nicki Minaj has a very good... She puts a good word out there. You know, she's trying to empower women and stuff. That totally high five, Nicki. But, you know, don't copy other people. Like, you of all people should not do that, because you want other people and your fans to be themselves and be who they are. That's the only reason why I take Remy's side, because I don't like people who copy other people.
I'm always be Team Nicki from day one. Remy Ma blatantly put a Barbie on the album art,
broken apart and covered in blood.
Exactly, and Nicki Minaj is better than that, and so we know if she's gonna come with a diss track, she's gonna say who the fuck she's talking about. Just like Remy Ma did. Like, we all know who you are. Obviously, we know who you're talking about. But I cannot wait to see, like, how deep it's gonna go, because Nicki Minaj is actually due for an album, because she's been on tour for a minute, so she is due for an album.
Yeah.
And when that album drops, I mean, I'm gonna love her regardless. But we're gonna see, because
I don't know when played out. Yeah, you're fucking shit up.
Susie,
Janelle, like, comment,
and subscribe.